Okay, my friends, good morning, everybody. Okay, welcome to another virtual English class. Today, please, is our lesson 29. And today we are going to write an incident report. What is, teacher, an incident report? It's a report about one incident, or it could be about one accident. For example, if this is an earthquake, no, it happens an earthquake. At what time happened it? Where were you? What were you doing? What was your family doing at that time? No? If the incident is a blackout, at what time happened the incident? Where were you? In the kitchen? In the bedroom? What were you doing? Okay, we are going to write an incident report today. But first, we are going to practice, okay, the conversation we did yesterday. And then, and for that, we need to remember the time, please, okay? The time. So, you know the time, the song of the time. Let's sing, okay? You know the song, no? It's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, to remember times, okay? You can open your microphone and sing, okay? Help me sing. What's the time? What's the time? What's the time? What's the time? What's the time?
What's the time? What's the time?
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock,
3 o'clock, 3 o'clock,
It's 4 o'clock,
5
o'clock,
6
6
o'clock,
it's
7
7
o'clock,
o'clock,
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
What's the time? What's the time? What's the time? What's the time?
What's
What's
the
the
time? What's
time?
the time?
It's 1 o'clock,
Clock is 3 o'clock.
4 o'clock, it's 5
3
o'clock,
o'clock, 6 o'clock.
7 o'clock,
10
it's
o'clock,
8 o'clock,
9 o'clock, 10
o'clock,
o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Very good. Very good. O'clock. Remember, o'clock means in Spanish en punto. And it's when the big arrow, no, the green, is in the number 12 in this part, no? O'clock. Remember, huh? Easy, no? This is easy. Now, remember also these words. Quarter past, half past, and quarter to. Quarter past, remember, ha pasado cuarto de hora. Half past, number 3. The big arrow in the number 3. Half past. Half past means media, mitad. Half past, the same, no? Number 6 always is in the number 6. And quarter to, the same. Quarter, but in this case is 2. Quarter to. Cuarto para. Okay, remember the position of the big arrow is o'clock, number 12, quarter past, number 3, half past, number 6, quarter to, number 9. Pay attention, okay, remember.
Let's tell time with a quarter past, half past, and a quarter to. 1 o'clock, a quarter past 1, half past 1,
quarter
a
past,
quarter to 2,
half past,
2 o'clock, a quarter past 2, half past 2,
Open your microphones, repeat please, repeat.
3 o'clock,
3 o'clock,
3 o'clock,
quarter past 3, half past 3, a quarter to 4,
past 3, quarter past 4,
half past 4,
a quarter past 4,
5 o'clock,
quarter 5,
half past
6 o'clock, quarter past 6,
Half past 6.
Seven.
7 o'clock.
Quarter past.
Past 7.
11.
Half past.
Half past 7.
7.
Quarter
Quarter
To 8.
Very good.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Very good. 8 o'clock. Let's open our books, please, because we are going to practice the conversation we did yesterday. This conversation, no? We practice. Now, tell me, please, tell me, what is this? Almendra, tell me, what action is this? This vocabulary. Almendra, what is this? Surfing the net? Talking on the phone? What is this? Almendra, open your book, please, Almendra. Page 42. This is your book. And you have here the vocabulary. Almendra, what is this? What action is this? No? Christopher, Daga, Christopher, what action is this?
In the
No, what action? What action is what action of the vocabulary is this? What action is that? Tidy my room? Talk on the phone?
read my comic.
Read a comic book. Very good. Alejandra, the B. What action is B?
Teacher, the letter B is
Talking on.
letter B, no teacher.
Yes, the picture B.
Serve the need.
Serve the net. Very good. Serve the net. Alex, picture C. What action is this?
Teacher, the picture C is the... Momentito, teacher. Voy a buscar la página.
Surfing, texting, reading, tidying, talking.
Espera, teacher.
This is the vocabulary, huh? The vocabulary.
Yes, teacher, me he olvidado. It's tidy your room.
Yes, tidy, no? Tidy your room. Imanol, please. The next Imanol. What action is this? What picture is this?
Text a friend.
Text a friend. Very good, very good. Text a friend. Adriana, picture E. What action is this?
Profesor, ¿me escucha?
Yes.
Ya le escucho un poco bajo. Voy a subir mi volumen de esto. Ya.
Okay.
¿Qué picture es, profe?
Picture E. Look at the picture E. What action is this?
Talk on the phone.
Talk on the phone. Very good. Repeat, please. Repeat, everybody. Repeat.
Tidy my room.
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 Talk on the phone.
Talk on the phone.
Talk on the phone.
Talk on the phone.
Surf the net.
Surf the net.
Surf the net.
Surf the net.
Read a comic book.
Read a comic book.
Read the comic book.
Read a comic book.
Read a comic book.
Text a friend.
Text a friend.
Text a friend.
Text a friend.
Good. Let's see. Maria Jose, what's the time in the number 1? What's the time?
Is 7:15.
7:15. Very good. 1:45. Remember, huh? If you don't remember, please copy in your book. Okay, copy this word. 1:45. Very good. Dasha, what's the time in number 2? Dasha, what's the time in the number 2?
It's a quarter to 8. No, quarter past 8.
Quarter past 8. If you don't remember, copy please this in your book, okay? Copy to remember the time. Quarter past 8. Quarter to 7. Okay? Daniel, what's the time in number 3?
That time is half past 8.
Half past 8. Very good. Copy please if you don't remember, because we are going to use this. Copy in your books. Half past 8. Good. Fabricio Hurtado, what's the time in the clock number 4? What's the time?
12:30.
No, my friend. Remember, 1 o'clock is 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. What's the time?
6 o'clock, teacher.
6 o'clock, my friend. Remember, when the big arrow, the big is in the number 12, is o'clock. Don't forget that, 6 o'clock. Copy, please, if you don't remember, okay? Alvaro Navarro. Alvaro, what's the time in the number 5?
What's the time? 6. 6. Half past.
4:30. 4:30, okay? It's the same. Half past is for number 3 and for number 5. 8:30, 4:30. Okay, remember please these words. Remember. 1/4 to, 1/4 past, 1/2 o'clock, and 1/2 again. This conversation we practiced yesterday. Let's see. Listen and repeat, please. Open your microphones. Listen and repeat.
Were you tidying your room at 4:30 yesterday?
Were you
tidying your room at 4:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was talking on the phone. Were you?
No,
I wasn't.
I was on the phone. Were you?
Okay, one more time. Listen and repeat, please.
Were you tidying your room at 4:30 yesterday?
Were you tidying your room at 4:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was talking on the phone. Were you?
No,
I
I wasn't.
wasn't. I was talking on the phone. Where are you?
Okay, very good. Now, please, we are going to practice this short conversation in small groups, but remember, tidying. Were you tidying your room? Were you talking on the phone? Were you surfing the net? Were you reading a comic book? Were you texting a friend? Be careful with this, please, okay? The action is with ing. No, I wasn't. The other option? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. I was talking on the phone. I was surfing the net. I was reading a comic book. Okay? Remember, the action, the verb is in action. Okay? Similar to this, okay? You can also practice different questions. Not necessarily this. For example, okay, Byron, were you playing football at 3 o'clock yesterday?
No, I wasn't.
I was playing in my room.
In my room. Very good, my friend. You see, in my room. Okay, you can change different questions. Matias Beltran. Matias, were you playing video games at 7 o'clock yesterday? Matias Beltran, were you playing video games at 7 o'clock yesterday? No, I wasn't, teacher. I was doing my homework. You see, you can practice with different actions too. Okay? Good. Let's divide the class, please, in small groups. You practice your questions, please. Okay? Let's start. Okay? Practice, please. Clicking unirse, please. Click. Click, click. Click in join. Click in join. Okay? Practice your conversation, please. Álvaro, Shania, Valerie, Kevin, Catherine, Diana, click in join, Dasha, click. Catherine, please, clicking.
No, I wasn't. I playing volleyball. Were you? Maria Jose, were you reading a book at 3:30 for yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was text a friend. Were you? ¿Qué más?
Ok, ahora yo le pregunto a Diana, ¿no?
Sí.
Ya. Diana, were you studying your room at 6 o'clock?
No, I wasn't. I did in my room.
Okay, very good. Very good, girls, but pay attention on only this, okay? The action is in ing, okay? I was tidying my room. I was reading a comic book. I was watching TV. Only remember this, okay? Because when you say, were you tidy your room? No. Were you tidying your room? Okay? Only remember this. Continue, please, practicing, okay? Continue. This was good. Continue, please. Diana, make questions, please, for Maria Jose or for Shani, okay?
Were you sat on the phone at 6:30 yesterday?
No.
No, I wasn't.
No, I wasn't. I'm a student in the living room.
Ahora tú pregúntame, amiga, no.
What was your family doing at that time?
No, en tu libro abajo hay dos niñas que se preguntan. La primera que está preguntando ahí, preguntan algo parecido con lo que está arriba.
Where
We were you. We were you.
Okay, Daniel, please. Good, good, Fabricio. Daniel, this is in your book, in the page 42. This question. The question is, Fabricio, were you reading a comic book at 5 o'clock yesterday?
No, I was. I was there on the point.
Very good. Daniel, please, this is in your book. Use this, okay? Use this question, only this question. Similar, no? Were you playing? Were you cooking? Were you helping your mom? Yes, yes, different actions. Very good, Fabricio. Continue practicing, okay? Continue, please.
What time did the fair start?
Álvaro, Dasha, Megan, Álvaro. We are practicing in the book, huh? This part, Álvaro.
Sí,
No, this. This is other. This is the composition. This is after Álvaro. We are practicing the conversation in the book. Dasha, please, and Megan, can you practice this?
Profesor, con Dasha ya practicamos. Y ahora le está tocando a Álvaro.
Yeah, good. Una vez más para que Álvaro preste atención y parecido pueda practicar con ustedes, ¿ok? Dasha, please, Megan, practice.
Okay. Were you text a friend a quarter past 12?
No, I wasn't. I was tidying my room at 8:15.
Dasha, please, one question for Megan.
Were you surfed the net at 6:30?
No, I wasn't. I am tidying my room.
Very good, very good. Remember this, we are using the verb in action, please. Okay, were you tidying your room? Were you texting a friend? Were you reading a comic book? Were you surfing the net? Okay, the vocabulary try to use with ing. Okay, it's okay, it's good. The conversation is good. Álvaro, please. This conversation, please, Álvaro, okay?
Okay.
Continue, please. Has escrito en el chat, dice que no nos escucha. No nos escucha.
Okay. Almendra and Imanol, please, practice, okay? I'm going to listen.
Yeah. Were you tidying your room at 3 o'clock yesterday?
Yes, I wasn't.
Y ahora tu pregunta.
Yeah. Were you tidying your tidying my room at 5:30 yesterday morning?
No, I wasn't. I was reading a comic book.
Very good, very good. Continue practicing, please, okay? Continue practicing, continue.
Profesor.
Tú la respondes y yo la respondo.
Tú.
Ya, los voy escribiendo. Ay, mamá. Sí. Ya. Ya, tú pregúntame ahora, Camila.
Were you tidying your room
at 2:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. It was talking on the phone. Were you?
Ya vamos a volver a la sala.
Yeah, continue, please. Continue practicing. Christopher, question for Camila.
Were you tidying your room at 2:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was talking on the phone. Were you?
Yeah, teacher.
Very good. Was good. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back again to the class. Okay, was good. Some of your conversation was good. Now, only remember this, please. Only remember this. In the conversations, we need to use the action, the vocabulary, with ing. Remember this. Were you tidying your room? Were you reading a comic book? Were you texting a friend? Is the verb with ing. Reading, tidying, surfing, texting. Okay, remember the verb with ing. Okay, let's see. Let's practice, okay, with some students. Ruben, please. Ruben Avila. Ruben.
Profe, ya la ¿me escucho?
Sí, ya lo arreglé.
Ruben. Ruben, were you playing football at 5 o'clock yesterday?
Yes, what? Yes, once.
Yeah. Yes, I was. Good. Be careful, no, we are in quarantine. Were you playing football yesterday at 5 o'clock? No, I wasn't, teacher. I was doing my homework. Okay? But it's okay. Yes, I was is also okay. Good. Shania, please, question for you. Shania, were you watching TV at 7 o'clock yesterday?
Yes, teacher. Yes, I was. I watched TV at 7 o'clock.
Very good. Rose, question for you, Rose. Rose, were you listening to music at 3:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was talking on the phone.
Very good. Talking on the phone. Remember that part, okay? Talking. Very good. Let's see. Ivanov. Ivanov, question for you. Ivanov, were you studying mathematics yesterday at 4 o'clock?
No, I was.
Continue.
I was English.
Yeah, but what is the action? English or studying English?
Studying English.
Okay, you see? Remember, no, I wasn't. I was studying the action. Okay, good. Now, please, we are going to continue with the class. Now we are going to make our composition. Okay, our writing. The incident report. Okay, let's go to your books, please. Open your books because in our books we have an example about the incident report. Okay. In the page 43 in your books, you have a model. So pay attention to this model, okay? It's in your books. Now listen. Yeah, we practice this, no? Past progressive. Remember, the action, ing, huh? Cleaning, surfing, texting. Remember that. Now, pay attention, please. We are going to write now our writing. Pay attention. The incident report. First, okay? We need to choose, we need to decide what incident we are going to write about. Okay? In name, you complete your name. Easy. But the second question, what time did the fire start? This is the incident, the fire. What is fire? This is a fire. You can choose other incidents. For example, could be a blackout, could be an earthquake, or could be a bike accident. Okay? And in the second, you are going to write what time did the incident happen. Similar to this, at 5 o'clock, 4:30, 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I don't know, you choose the time. If you see a blackout, maybe, no, 10 o'clock in the morning, afternoon, or evening. Okay? Then, where were you? Where? Where were you when the incident happened? In this case, it's a fire. If you put a bike accident, where were you? I was in the park, in my garden. If there is a blackout, where were you? In the living room, in the bathroom, in the kitchen. Okay, where? The next, what were you doing? Okay, what were you doing? If you are in the bedroom, you are doing your homework. No, you were studying. If you were in the bathroom, maybe I was brushing my teeth. I was taking a shower. Okay, it depends. These two questions are related. And it's about the action, the number, this question. Okay, what were you doing? Okay. First, we are going to work with this part, okay, with this part. So please pay attention. I am going to give you 5 minutes. Think, please, in one incident. Think in one incident. Okay. Open the format, okay, this is the writing. I am going to give you 5 minutes to complete this part. Okay? This part. You choose, please. This is the model you have, the model. Write your name, choose the incident, answer this question, at what time happened, then answer these two questions too. Okay? After the 5 minutes, some students are going to read this part. Okay? Now, if you have questions, raise your hand, okay? Let's start with the writing. Remember, all is in past, huh? Past tense, not present. Complete, please, this for this.
Teacher, teacher,
Yes.
una pregunta. En el nombre, ¿vamos a poner nuestro nombre o el nombre del accidente o de quién ha tenido el accidente?
No. In the name, yes, the person who has the accident. But in this case, it's you, your name.
Ah, okay, teacher.
Imagine that you are writing this report, okay? It's about you, your name. Then what was the incident? A blackout, a bike accident, a fire, okay, similar to the example in the book. Answer, what time? Where were you? What were you doing? Okay. A ver, esta vez el writing lo vamos a hacer un tanto distinto. Cada cierto tiempo que yo te doy, va a haber alumnos que van a leer todo lo que han escrito para saber si estás escribiendo o no. ¿Ok? El tiempo que tienes es para que escribas, respondas estas 4 primeras partes. ¿Ok? So write, please. Okay, write. Complete. Christopher, please. You are going to read first. Huh? When the time over, you read. So finish, please. Ruben, you also are going to read. Okay, Ruben? Alejandra, you also are going to read.
¿Yo también, teacher?
Yes, after the time, okay?
Ay, ok.
Como teacher, nosotros vamos a leer lo que hemos hecho.
Yes. Voy a seleccionar algunos estudiantes para que lean cada parte del writing, para saber si están escribiendo o no. Daniel, you after Alejandra, okay? So complete, please, complete your writings.
Teacher, pregunta, ¿le vamos a enviar el writing?
Yes. Me van a enviar el writing al finalizar la clase o en la tarde. Está habilitado en la opción de hoy día, donde ingresaste, está habilitado la opción de recepcionar trabajos.
Profe, ¿y también se lo podemos mandar por WhatsApp?
Yes, or mensajería, okay. It's okay. Okay, these students are going to read when the time is over. Christopher, Ruben, Alejandra, Daniel, Catherine, Álvaro, and Valerie, okay? So complete, please, complete. Use the English you know, please. Use the expressions you know. You know, watering the plants, looking the stars, cleaning the car, okay? Looking for the biscuit jar. Use the vocabulary you know. Watching TV, listening to music, reading a comic book, okay? Helping my mom, cooking, studying, okay? Use the English you know. Texting your friend. But remember, the place has a relation with activity. Okay, Christopher, please. Christopher, listen. Lo único que vas a hacer es leerme lo que está. Si te demoras mucho, yo voy a pensar que no has escrito nada. Like this, pay attention. Name, Roder Wincho. What time did the blackout start? At 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Where were you? I was in the garden. What were you doing? I was watering the plants because I was in the garden. Has a relation, this two. Okay, Christopher, is very fast. Huh? Read, please.
Name Christopher Daga. What? Espera ese teacher un ratito.
What time?
What time did the bike accident? Where were you? I was in the park. What were you doing? I was hungry.
Okay, good. Christopher, pay attention. Te falta responder esta parte. At what time happened the bike accident? At what time? 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
In the morning.
In the afternoon.
Yeah, complete, please, complete. Now, this. I was in the park. Good. This part, pay attention. If you are in the park, what were you doing? I was riding my bike, my bicycle. You see? Because you have a bike accident. ¿Qué estabas haciendo? Riding my bike. You see? Has relation. If you write here a bike accident, because I was riding my bike. Okay? Ruben, please. Ruben, read the next part, please. The next. Ruben, please read this part.
Profe, lo estoy haciendo por Word.
It's okay, Ruben. Read, please. Read. Ruben.
It's o'clock after.
Continue reading. Continue. Only you read all the information.
You read basketball. Profe.
Okay. Ruben, ¿podrías leer? Please, Ruben. All the sentence. All, please.
Profe, te escucho bajito.
Rubén, no me puedes escuchar porque también estás, creo que en tu clase hay alguien más ahí y está interfiriendo el audio. Que yo les aconsejo que separen, si tienen hermanitos, sepárense en dos cuartos distintos para que no interfiera la clase una con otra.
Profe, yo tengo una hermanita.
Ok. Alejandra, please. Alejandra, can you read the next? This part.
Yeah, teacher. Name Alejandra Valdión. What time did the fire start? At 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Where were you? I was in my living room. What were you doing? I was playing.
Very good, very good. Daniel, please, read. Daniel Moscoso, read please this part.
What time did the play my family at the 3 o'clock in the living room? Where were you? I was in my room. Where were you? Digo, what were you doing? I was reading my book.
Okay, Daniel. Daniel, pay attention, please. In this part, playing with my family is not an incident. Tienes que poner acá un incidente, un accidente. Playing with my family could be blackout, could be earthquake, bike accident, or other, no? Blackout, yeah, blackout, good. Okay, let's see, very fast. Catherine, please read this part. Catherine, read please.
Sure. Teacher.
Read.
Name Catherine Vincent, what time did the bike accident start? At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, where I was in the
by accident. Where?
in the rock.
Okay.
What were you going? Is was reading my book.
Okay, very good. Álvaro Navarro, please. Álvaro, read please this part.
Bro, ¿me escucha?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Named Álvaro Navarro. What thing did the blackout start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Where were you? Where were you? I was in the countryside. What were you doing? I was running. What was your family doing at the time?
Yeah,
No,
stop here. Stop here, Alvaro. Good. Stop here. Good. Stop here. Now, can you repeat, please, this part? Repeat this, the last part, please. What were you doing?
Yeah. What were you doing? I was running.
Rooming. What's that? Can you repeat, please?
Running. I was running.
In Spanish, can you tell me? I was rooming. What is in Spanish?
Como corriendo, bro. Corriendo.
Running, you says.
Ajá, running. Ajá, bro.
Running. Yeah, but you talk about blackout, no? In the countryside. But
Sí,
you, yeah. You need to try to give the sense, okay? Because if you say I was in the countryside, I was running, yeah, it's okay, but remember, blackout is, you know there is a blackout because you are at home, in the house. If you are in the countryside, you don't know if there is a blackout, not. If you say, no, what time did the blackout start? Yeah, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Where were you? I was in the desert. Has sense? No, because when you are in the desert, you don't know if there is a blackout or not. Okay? Para saber si ha habido un apagón, tienes que haber estado dentro de la casa para saber si hay luz o no. Okay? It has to be relation with this. Okay, let's continue with the next part, okay? Listen. The next part, pay attention. The second part is about what was your family doing. Okay? Pay attention, please, in this part, okay? About
Teacher, yo ya hice esa parte.
yeah, if you finish, but pay attention, Shania, to check, okay? To correct if is it okay or not.
Profesor. Teacher, yo también ya terminé, pero eso de summary es
Yeah, pay attention,
concluido.
please. Yes, pay attention. I'm going to explain this part and check, please, with your writing. If is it okay? If is it okay, continue. If is it incorrect, correct, please. Okay? Correct. Pay attention. The next part. What was your family doing at the time when happened the incident, when happened the blackout, or the bike accident, or the fire? What was your family doing? Pay attention. You are going to mention your family members, the names of your family members, and you are going to write 2 sentences. One, where was he or she? Where was? And the second sentence, what was he or she doing? Are 2 sentences, please. For example, my brother Alex, he was in the living room where he was watching TV. What? 2 sentences. Okay? 2 sentences for your brother, 2 for your sister, 2 for your mom, and 2 for your dad. In total, A sentences, please. A, huh?
Profe, si no tienes sister?
Yeah, you have brother, Adriana?
Yes.
Mom and dad? Yes, no?
Yes.
Uncle,
Teacher.
do you have uncle, grandmom, granddad?
Yes.
Teacher, ¿y si soy hija única?
Write about your family members. Rose, the same. Use your grandparents, your uncle, your aunt, your cousin. Even you can write about your
Profe,
dog.
entonces si vives con tu prima, ¿eso también puedes poner?
Yes, write about your cousin.
Okay.
Even you can talk about your dog. My dog was in the garden with me. We were playing in the garden. You see? In that case, it's plural, no?
Teacher, yo le podría decir como hice.
Yes. Now I'm going to give you the same time, but then you read, okay? And this is important, please. The last question, this question. This, pay attention, please. This is important. What happened in the end? In the fire incident, the firefighters came and put out the fire. This is about fire incident. When there is an earthquake, the earthquake has passed. If there is a blackout, the lights came again. If there is a bike accident, you need to complete what happened at the end. I went to the doctor, I went to the hospital, I went home. Okay, what happened at the end? Okay, remember, a sentence, please. Now, correct, please. Check your writing. Read again your writing, and try to correct this. Okay. Shania, please. You finish this part. Read, please. 5 minutes more to finish this part. Okay.
Teacher, ¿me escucha?
Yes, Shania. Now, please, Shania, read this part. Okay, Shania.
Okay, teacher. What was your family doing at the time? Mom, Mary. My mom was in the garden. She was cleaning the garden. Dad, Jacobe. My father was in the room. He was watching a movie. Brothers, Jiro and Mark. My brothers, they in the yard. They played soccer. What happened in the end? I had an accident in the kitchen and I burned my hand. Listo, teacher.
Okay, Shania, please listen. When you talk about your brothers, you have 2 brothers, no?
Yes, teacher.
Now, if you talk about in plural, you can use the plural. They were.
Yes, teacher.
They were in the garden, in the living room. They were studying. They were playing. Okay? You need to use the plural form.
Sir, escribí they played soccer. ¿Está bien?
They played soccer. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, teacher.
Now, pay attention. In this part, Shania, can you read, please, the first part of your incident? This part, can you read, please?
¿Qué parte, teacher? ¿La primera?
Yes.
Name. Shania Romani Palomino. What time did the blackout start? At 6 o'clock in the kitchen. Where were you? In the kitchen. What were you doing? I was cooking.
Yeah, good. Shania, in your case, you mentioned that the incident is the blackout. No? What time did the blackout start? But then, in this part, what happened at the end? You mentioned that you burned your finger.
Okay.
Has no relation with a blackout. The incident is the blackout or the accident in the kitchen? What is the incident? The blackout or the accident?
The blackout.
Yeah, if the
The blackout.
yeah, if is it a blackout? In this part, please, Shania, in this part, what happened at the end? Complete with this. The lights came again.
The lights came again.
Yes, because the incident, this question is about that, no? What happened when the blackout finished? The lights came again.
Okay, teacher.
Okay? Who finished this part, please? This part, the second part, to read. Who wants to read the second part? Maria Jose, please, read.
Yeah. What was your family doing at the time? Mom, Roshenka. My mother was in the living room. She was doing exercise. Grandmother. My grandmother was in the kitchen. She was making a cookies. Uncle. My uncle was in his bedroom. He was sleeping. Dog. My dog was in the garden. He was playing with balls. What happened in the end? We left home and waited outside for the earthquake has passed. Yesterday morning, a earthquake started at 7:30.
Okay, very good, Maria Jose. Now I'm going to listen to these students, okay? It's okay, Maria Jose. Alex, please, Alex, read the second part, okay? What was your family doing at the time?
Okay, teacher. Estoy comiendo un gato, teacher. Un gatito. Okay, teacher. Name, television, Alex.
Read, please, read. Read, please.
What time did the blackout start? At 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Where were you? I was in my bedroom. What were you doing? I was asleep in my bedroom. What was your family doing at the time? Mom, she in your bedroom sleeping. Father, he in the oficina, student. Y nada más, teacher.
Okay, Alex, pay attention. This part, the first part is okay. But in this part, you're talking about your mom. Mention the name, please.
No, familia, también me había olvidado.
Mention the name and this.
Perdón, teacher, me había olvidado.
And this. My mother was, please. Was. My mother was in the kitchen, or was in the garden, or was in her office. Was.
Okay.
And the action. She is studying now. She was. Remember, we are working in past progressive. She was reading a book. She was texting a friend. She was surfing the net. Alex, complete please more about your family. Continue.
Okay, teacher. Okay.
Andrea, please. Andrea, read please your report, your incident report.
Profesor, ¿me escucha?
Yes.
Yeah. Name, Andrea Lopez. What time did the blackout start? At 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Where were you? I was in my bedroom. What were you doing? I was watching TV. What was your family doing at the time? Brother Diego. I was in the living room. He was watching TV. Mother, Rosario. She was in the kitchen. She was cooking
The lunch, the breakfast, the dinner.
the breakfast.
Okay.
Father, Edgar, he was in the office. He was reading the.
Okay, continue, please, continue. What happened in the end?
What happened in the end? The black cat.
Andrea, you can complete this expression, no? The lights came again. No, because it's only a blackout. It's not a difficult.
The light came back.
Came back, yeah, very good. Came back again. Came again. Good. Very good. Andrea, Brisa, please. Brisa, can you read your incident report, please? Brisa.
Profesor, ¿me escuchan?
Yes.
Ya, ¿hasta dónde no me lo he hecho, no, profesor?
Yes.
Ya, profesor. Name, Brisa Barja. What time did first start? At 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Where were you? I was in my bedroom. What were you doing? I was listening to music. What was your family doing at the time? Mother, she was in the kitchen. She was cooking some cookies. Father, he was in the garden. He was watering the plants. Sister, she was in living room. She was watching TV. Cousin, he was in the room. He was his comic book.
Okay, Brisa, pay attention in this part, please. In this question, where were you? You say, I was bedroom. In my bedroom, okay? In. I was in my bedroom. And in the last part, you mentioned about your brother, the same. Try to check your answer, okay, in that part. Can you read again, please, about the last sentence? This, Brisa. Check, okay? Check the sentence here because it's missing the action. Okay? Byron, please. Byron, read, please, your report.
Sí, profesor.
Read your incident report.
Name, Byron Valladolid Valerio. What time did at 5 o'clock in the afternoon start? Where were you? I was in my bedroom. What were you doing? I was doing my homework. What was your family doing at the time? Sister Mayra, he was in the living room. He was watching TV. Dad Moises, he was in the garden. He was watering the plants. Mother Ada, she was in the kitchen. She was making lunch.
Okay, Byron, good, very good. Brisa, I forgot that. Brisa, in this part, please mention the names, please, of your family. Okay, Brisa? You didn't mention. You only says my mom, but you didn't mention the name. Your dad, the same. Mention please the name of your dad and your brother. Okay, mention please. Alvaro Navarro. Alvaro, please, only this part, Alvaro. What was your family doing at the time? Okay, only this part.
Yeah, Mom, Maribel, my mother was in the chicken. She was cooking the chicken. Yeah. Sister, she was on the balcony. She was reading a book. Father, he was in the garage. He was cleaning the car. The brother Christopher, he was in the living room. He was watching TV. What happened in the end? The fire things came and put out the fire.
Okay, very good, Alvaro. Alvaro, mention please the names, okay, of your family. The name of your mom, of your sister, of your
profe, me había olvidado, por eso al último recién puse el nombre.
Okay.
Pero los clases.
It's okay, Alvaro. It's okay. It's okay. Now, please pay attention. We are going to work now in the last part, okay? The last part is not so difficult. It's the summary. In this part, we are going to write the same information, but in a paragraph. Okay, this is the last part. Pay attention, please. In the last part is a summary. What is a summary? In Spanish is resumen. But we are going to write in a paragraph all the information. Let's start with the same information. Yesterday afternoon, the time. Mention the incident, no, the fire. Talk about what were you doing, but in this case, this summary is in third person. Carla Peters, mention your name, okay? Talk about your family, but in this case, don't write my brother, write in third person, okay? Her brother. Talk about your family, sister, your mother, your dad, and then at the end, talk about what happened at the end. If you read this summary, it's the same information you wrote before. Okay? Listen, let's see. In the summary, we are write the same information. The incident happened in the afternoon, so yesterday afternoon. Okay? The incident is bike accident, talk about bike accident. If the incident is blackout, write a blackout. Okay? Is the same information. The same. It started at 3 o'clock, at 3 o'clock. The same information. In the Perez family, because it's your family, not the name of your family. In this case, Wincho, the same. Change with your last name. Then your name. Okay, it's the same information. It's equal. You see? Equal. I was in the garden. Roder, Wincho, was in the garden. Change this. Was in the garden. With the same information you use here. Equal information. In the garden. I was riding my bike. Yeah, in this case it's different, no? I was garden. Yeah, I was riding my bike in my garden, the same. He was, because a boy, he was riding his bike. Okay? Is the same information you use in this part. Is equal. Only use commas and periods to separate ideas. You see? Commas to separate the names. You see? And mention the same sentence. Was in the kitchen. She was making a cake. Her father, the name Mr. Peters, was in the garage. He was cleaning the car. You see, it's the same information you wrote here. And at the end, finally, we use finally to write this part, the last part. Okay? This is a summary. It's the same information, equal information. Okay, questions? Do you have questions? Adriana, do you have a question?
No, profe, yo ya terminé.
Ah, very good. Can you read, please, Adriana?
Ok, desde el inicio, profe.
Yes, all the incidents.
Name Adriana Montes. What's the time? Did the squad start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Where you? I was in the garden. What were you doing? I was playing with my pet. What was your family doing at the time? Mom, Helen, my mother was in the kitchen. She was cooking the lunch. Dad, Edwin, my father was in the garage. He was washing the car. Brother Sebastian, my brother was in his bedroom. He was playing with his toys. Cousin Madeleine, my cousin was in the laundry. She was doing the laundry. What happened in the end? The square has passed. Summary. Yesterday afternoon, a square at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the home of the Montes family. Adriana Montes was at the home. She was in the garden, and she was playing with her pet. Her brother, Sebastian, was in his bedroom and he playing with his toys. Her cousin, Madeleine, was on the laundry and she was doing the laundry. Her mother, Helen, was in the kitchen and he was cooking lunch. Her father, Edwin, was in the garage. He was washing the car. Finally, the quarter past.
Okay, very good. Adriana, in this part in your summary, I found two mistakes. Correct, please. You need to mention this word, started. You only says that earthquake at 3 o'clock, but it's missing this, started at the time, okay? Started. And also when you were talking about your brother, you mentioned he is playing. It's in past tense, he was playing. Okay, only correct that part.
Okay, teacher.
The rest is okay. Very good. Please, you have 5 minutes more, please, 5 minutes more. Finish, 4 minutes, because we don't have time. Finish.
I have a question.
Yes, Maria Jose, tell me.
In earthquake is in the city or is in Stella's family?
When you talk about earthquake.
Yes.
An earthquake, you see, this is an earthquake. Look at the picture. This is an earthquake. An earthquake happens in the city, at home, or happen in the country. No? You wrote about an earthquake, no, Maria Jose?
Yes. One question.
In the end, you put this, no? An earthquake, the earthquake has passed. This is in this part, no? Finally, or at the end, the earthquake has passed. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Valerie, please. Valerie, can you read your report, please? Your incident report. Valerie. Finish, please, the last part, okay? The summary. Matías,
Sí, profesor.
Valerie, can you read your report, please? Léeme tu reporte desde el inicio.
Ya. 9. Valeria Yarango. Watching big accident. Star.
Continue. At what time?
Where are you, my room?
What were you doing, Valerie? What were you doing?
What do you?
I was, read please, what were you doing? I was
playing.
Very good. What was your family doing at the time?
Mom, Jenny.
Continue.
My mom was in kitchen.
Okay.
Father. Why father Brandy? My father is working.
Okay, continue.
Sister Valentina. My sister is playing with toys.
Okay, continue. Good.
Profesora, hasta ahí nomás me quedé, recién estoy haciendo.
Ya, Valeria, tienes que corregir esta parte, por favor.
Ya,
no,
profesor.
No has puesto qué está haciendo tu mamá y qué está haciendo tu papá.
Ya.
No has dicho dónde está. Lo otro, usa el pasado. Was. No pongas is, sino was. ¿Ok?
Ya, profesor.
Lo mismo en your sister. She is playing now. She was playing. ¿Ok?
Ya, profesor.
Good. Finish, please. Send me to CNET, okay? This part. Okay, this your...
¿Se lo enviamos por CNET? ¿Todo?
Yes. Está habilitado la opción de recepcionar. Tienes que enviarme todo lo que has escrito. Si lo has hecho en foto, si lo has hecho en Word, el archivo en Word, ¿ok?
¿Le puedo enviar por WhatsApp, teacher?
Yes. Por cualquier medio, pero tiene que llegarme para poder calificarlo, ¿ok?
Ok, teacher.
En la clase grabada va a estar puesto el WhatsApp, va a estar puesto la carpeta virtual. Los que no han leído, y es opcional también, me lees, por favor, te grabas un audio, me envías por audio lo que has leído. Los que no han leído, ¿ok?
¿Le enviamos un audio o un video?
Como deseen, audio o video. ¿Ok? Pero
con nuestra voz, ¿no, teacher?
Yes. La pronunciation, ¿ok?
Ok, teacher.
Finish with this class.
Profe, entonces le enviamos un audio, ¿no?
Yes. Ok.
Bye, teacher.
Un audio y la